we are building a pipeline. Unlike whatever we are doing right now, for all of us, age 60, 65, they choose to push pension to 65, it will come. At that time, at what income level are you going? By that time, how will your back be? What will your sugar level be? What will your blood pressure be? What injuries would you have incurred on that path? This is a secure pipeline you should take seriously. Seriously. Because for many of us, look, you can't even imagine earning $1,000 in the next 2 years. Let me make it stretch it, even $100,000 in the next 5 years. You can't even see it in the current job you are doing. But on this project, on this go backup billion-dollar industry we are in, that we have had the privilege of partnering, I can see $100,000 happening closer than it would happen on my salary. I don't know what you see. That's why you have to reset your mind. So on projects like this, on affiliate projects like this, we are on a journey. We are not on contracts. This is not a contract. So long as the phones and the tablets exist, cloud storage is going to grow. And I don't know which other cloud storage service gives you an opportunity to partner to earn income. Maybe you're not doing the project the way you should do it, or something is wrong somewhere. So it's time to reset your mind and refocus. Like you can see the gentleman sitting on his suitcase there. He's done something. He's had his shipwreck. Forget whatever has happened in the past. Today, we are starting afresh. Mayday. We are refocusing on where this is going for you. It says many a times, as we do, there's no limit to how many times we can give ourselves a chance to be happy. From May to the end of the end of the year, you set your mind on becoming a gold, becoming a copper. No, copper cry is too small. Let's do gold and sapphires and platinums. Make that your aim. Look at it, see it in your mind first, and then let's start working at it. Because you yourself, as a person, you are the greatest project you have to ever work on. Because so long as nothing changes, go backup service is going to be the same. The earnings are going to be the same. When you change and you become the person who can attract people into your market, people into your business, that is when the income starts. So it's time to restart, refocus, and we can do that many times. And this year, I got on Eric Worre's GoPro Insider, and plan, do, review, plan, do, review, plan, do, review. Whatever you planned, you are doing, you have to review. Perhaps you are doing that bad thing and it's not giving you the result you want. It's not serving you well. It's time to review. You can't go back and say, I don't want to go back at it again. You're already in it. You've been here more than 90 days. It's time to change something. Let's start afresh. We can change the ending. The beginning we cannot change, but we can always change the end of the project. Guys, your mindset is everything. Hey, I used to take this thing for granted. Your mindset is everything. I don't play chess, but at least I know that button, this one is the smallest player. Those who play chess can forgive me. And I know that's the king. The king earns you unlimited points. These ones is limited. So we all started this project here. But what you see in your mind is what will take you where you must be and where you can be. The distance between here and here requires you to change. A change in your mindset, a change in your attitude, a change in your work ethic, a change in your learning, a change in something that's the person that you are, the belief systems you've ever had. Whether in your family, they say you don't do business, people have told you this industry does not work. Whatever thing has created this person, there must be a change there before this will happen. I have been, in my family, we are not business people. We are academicians. My grandparents were learners, and they want to get the degrees, they want to get the certifications. Nothing close to business has ever happened to my side of life. But then growing up, of course, I followed the same path because that is what I knew. But it got to a point in time in my life, I realized, this is not serving me. I look all around them and everybody after pension just slows down. They all just slow down, like, no, this must not be the way to live. So I started seeking a different preset. I started looking for it. And once your mind, it's God who creates that uncomfortability. Whenever there's discomfort in your life, just know that it's time for change. Whenever you feel something is not working, it's time for change. There was one of the motivational videos I watched about the prawn and how do prawns grow. Prawn in a shell. And the man says it's not really about the process of how prawns grow, but it's about when the prawn has grown up to a point in the shell and becomes uncomfortable, then the prawn has to move out of that shell, go and hide somewhere, grow a new shell, and come out. So when you get to that point where you are uncomfortable, don't just sit there and complain it's not working. Guys, it's your signal that, guys, something must change. That's when you go and hide. If it's learning, you have to learn. You have to start learning. If you have to change your processes, you have to change your processes. You have to change the people you are interacting with, change that environment, create what works for you. And it all starts up here. So long as you can change your mindset, your belief systems, you can change everything around you. Nature has a fantastic way of attracting what we think and what we desire to us. So whatever state you are in right now, I'm sorry, you created it. You created it with your thoughts. You created it with your imaginations. And it's time to reset it. It won't happen on its own. You have to create a habit of changing it. And so long as that is fixed, everything starts to fall in place. So wherever you are starting from today, whether you've been here for a month, a year, you just signed on today, you signed on 6 months, guys, if it's not working, something must be wrong. It's time to change something and reset, because this is the surest way. I know many of us can become, should I say, the financial security for generations that will come on end. Because in this cloud storage market, you see, we do the presentation Sunday after Sunday, but maybe you are interested in your prospects signing up than looking at the project itself. I'm sure many of us have heard the presentations more than 10 times because it's over and again. But focus on the parts that the presenters hammer on. This big billion-dollar industry, nobody is given any opportunity to plug in. Only go backup is. In the industry of billions of dollars, all of them have millions of users. Go Backup has only 100,000 or so users currently. So by the time Go Backup is a million, how much would you have made? Be the Pablo now. It's time to dig and start learning. Know the presentations, because when the crowd and the boom starts coming, people start knowing about Go Backup service and they are looking for the people who are using Go Backup. You should be ready already. It's not then that you are now going to ask Dr. Kewe, how do I share space with somebody? My downline has registered. How do I partition the space? They want to share. I met a company, they have 40 users, they want 40 accounts. How do I? No, this is your learning time. And you have to reset that thinking of dependency and change it to ownership. Because all Dr. Kewe, in fact, let me say all, the best thing he did for me was open me to the project and give me a chance to also affect my circle. That's the same thing the person who brought you here did. Helped you to see the project. You saw something in it and it opened you to your circle. My business is not called KOA, it's called Doc Hans. It is my business. You have to own yours. It's when you own yours, assuming this business was yours. And is it now that when customers come, you're going to call, hey, Dr. K, please come and show me where this is. And come and show me. No, it's my shop. So if customers come, I must be able to serve them. And that is the kind of ownership you're going to need. Because trust me, guys, a boom is going to come. It is coming. People are going to want to use Go Backup, and they can't buy from anybody than affiliates like you and I, who are the early birds. So let's change the approach, okay? And let's reset our minds. Because look, if you think service, like Jack Ma's video said, the money will come. Just think about helping people. Think about serving people. The money will come. That's where it comes from. So it all starts from how you're going to do the project. And I hope the next slide will help you to get into what do you have to do after refixing your mind. Forget everything people have said. This industry does not pay. How did somebody make 7,000 in 43 days? That person, the money is not with him. It's because people don't like work. Work ethics. You saw the video. No one can teach you that work. It's the most least performed part of success. People don't like the work. But this is business and this is work. And if you saw Pablo's video, he had to put in some work. And over time, when the water started flowing, his money never stopped. And the time is coming that when you have become that person, infinite money is what will follow you. And you should see it first and start working towards it. So how do we reset our minds? There are three things we need to do in this industry. After resetting and reprogramming your mind, the next thing is the daily minimum money making activities. It's your skill set. And then strategy, what is working and what is not working. If it's not, whatever you are doing now is not serving you well, then the strategy is wrong. You must change, plan, review your plan and move on to another plan that could work. When I started the project, I don't like talking. I like to stand behind my phone. So I was doing a lot of texting and people will be ghosting you on the text. 5 days, 5 messages, nobody's minding you. It's part of the process. Over time, I know texting is not serving me well. I better pick the phone and start making phone calls. If we call the first person, they'll pick the call. Next time, they'll ghost you. The next time, they'll mind you. It's just all building you up. So now you know you don't have to call people every day. You call them once a week. I adjusted my plan. So the strategy cannot be the same. It changes as you grow on the project. As for the skill set, it comes with practice. So if you're not practicing daily money making activities, then you're not getting better at this. Then it is your own fault that you're not getting the skills because nobody can do the skills for you. So you have to reset these two. So let's do the first few. What are your own personal goals? No, let me do the next one. Why did you join Go Back Up, first of all? Someone invited you to also see the project and you realize that, look, something in your life must change, and you saw this as an opportunity to make that change. Never ever forget that why. The day you made that decision, we all were there. I was not there. You alone and your decision and your mind were there. Never forget that why. That is what will drive you to wake up in the morning, to pick up your phone, to draw a list, to intentionally call people, to intentionally pick. You think it was easy for Pablo to, after working hours, doing some water trips, to still find time to go and dig? He had to be intentional because he saw something. There was a bigger why he had to do the pipeline. You have a bigger why you want to do Go Back Up, and never forget that one. And set personal goals. I added team goals because we have leaders on this. Personal goals and team goals. What are your own goals? Because on this project, we grow as a team. If you're not helping people, Jack Ma said it, if you want to grow, help more people. That's the only way. Serious. You want to grow, help more people. So what are your own personal goals? Because on this project, as you grow your business, you must grow your team. The comp plan runs on corpus. So in your team, how many corpus do you want in a month? How many corpus do you want to see in a week? How many corpus do you want to see happening on your team? Set specific goals so you can be intentional. Because I just came out of a training with Eric Worre. He's very clear. If you take 100 people, 70% of them will recruit 0. So who are those who are eager to grow? Who are those who are contacting you? Give them some effort, give them some energy. Funny enough, when people see people come in late, and then they are ranking, then the older people are like, hey, what can I do? Can we do a call or two? It pushes everybody. So besides your personal goals, have it week on week, month on month, however you want to do it. Set goals and don't set it in your mind. Please write it. Write it down. I wish I could show you my desk. I have sheets of paper flying all around. Every time I have paper, when something happens, I write it down. I can't forget it. I actually have a whole book where I put my own notes in there. Be intentional. But for some reason, there's some connection between writing and things inscribing on your brain. Once you have written it, you definitely work at it. If you don't write it, you forget it. Life happens, you just forget it. The third thing, mindset. Create your own vision board and your target tracker. See, what do you want to do when Go Back Up works? I'm saying even if when Go Back Up works, what will you be doing? You want to travel the world. Paste it there. Let your eyes see it. It will attract the vim for you to do the work you have to do to get there. You want to buy a Bugatti, guys. My son wants to buy a Bugatti, but we have to work hard. The picture is in the boy's wardrobe. Every time you flip the wardrobe open, the Bugatti is there. He sees it every day. He knows he's working at a Bugatti. That is my son. I mean, it's just mind blowing how they pick up from when everybody is learning about things like this. What is your own vision? Perhaps you've never even drawn it out, so nothing really drives you. Intentionally put some things out there. When something comes to your mind, just paste it out there. Write it. There are sticky notes, all right. Write it. How you even want it done. You want to travel and stay in the US? Write it down. You want your children to go to universities around you? Write it down. It will push you to do it, and your mind will connect. And sooner or later, you start seeing results and you wonder how it happens. Guys, these things work. They are principles of life. Whether you are a Christian, Muslim, whatever religion you belong to, once you apply principles of life, better off if you're a Christian, you have Holy Spirit behind you, you get backing. You also even work faster. That's why you must work at it. It won't work by itself. You have to work it. Then let's talk about the skill sets. These are things you will do yourself. We are in May. We are changing everything. Whatever modus operandi you have had, it's time to change. Set clear, specific goals. You know yourself. Me, I know myself. When I wake up in the morning at 4, I want to study a little. So I'll study a little. By 5 or 6, I'm getting tired. I know I'm at work from 8 to about 3 p.m., 4 p.m., sometimes even later. I've scheduled some team training times at 6 o'clock. Set specific goals. We all have 24 hours, but for some reason, some people can achieve so much in 24 hours. Last time someone was asking me, how am I doing this? I'm like, I learned it from my boss. He said I should schedule everything. So I schedule everything to the most I can be. Sometimes I overlap, but whenever I lose time, I try and catch up the next time I have. So set your goals. You want 5 new signups a week? What goes into it? The conversion rate is about it's like 10:1 or 10:2. So if you want 5 signups, you should get at least 50 people on the calls for that week. So if you've not spoken to 50 people, 5 will not happen. How many in-person presentations are you doing? What do you use your extra time for? How are you learning about the back office? Have you downloaded the app? Do you know how to install on iPhone, on Android phone, on Windows laptop? Do you know how to partition? Someone wants 5 terabytes. Have you learned how to do it? Are you able to help someone go through a sign up? Set goals, because when you are made up, wherever you go, you are a resource. You start talking, people are listening to you. And follow the daily activities. These are daily things, guys. Every day you must do something. Pablo was digging every day. If he said, oh, today I've carried water on my back, I won't dig. Nothing will happen that day for himself or someone you are building for you. This is what you are building for you. If you don't open your shop, you don't make money. If you don't prospect, you don't make money. If nobody hears about this project. Guys, people are waiting to hear about this project too. I was blown away. I don't want to talk about it now, it will derail me. You are talking about my experience of the last trip I did. People are waiting to hear, but you have kept your mouth shut. You are afraid they'll say no. You are afraid they'll not invite. But your fear is because you don't feel competent, so you are not confident. But your competence comes when you start attending trainings like this. Because training is to build you to know how to approach the person. I came with zilch, no knowledge. All I had was my belief and my dream when I started this project. But I wanted to learn. I mean, for you to do well at anything, you should be ready to learn how to do it. So I just committed time to trainings. Every Saturday I was there. Every Friday. At those times we had presentations only on Fridays. Friday around 3. And there was a US-based presentation. So Dr. Kiwe owned the presentation and brought it down here. And then we also started owning and learning it. Every Friday, wherever I am, I'll plug in, listen to a training, listen to a presentation, learn even more. From presentation to presentation, you learn more. You build your own belief, you build your own confidence. Your prospect is there with you. They are hearing it, they hear it. So when you follow up and they're asking you questions, because you've been there severally, you know how to approach it. Training on how to invite. That's did a fantastic job. Obasma has been doing fantastic job. Dennis and Godfrey are doing fantastic training, but you won't be there. You won't come. Then you are not even opening your mouth to even invite because you don't even want to invite. Guys, never miss a training. This month, never ever. When they come training, be there. there are technical trainings, there are mindset trainings. These are how you build yourself. I'm a product of trainings, so I can tell you trainings work. And then track your progress weekly. So whole week you intended to speak to 10 people every day. You have the weekend, you've got to catch up and make up the time. Make up the time. If you are not prospecting, then you are dying. I'm sorry. This is serious business. We are building a pipeline. If you like, go and ask Dangote, go and ask McDonald what they went through before they got where they are. They saw where they are now when they started going through the grill. So if you can't see where you are going, then you won't be able to put in the work right now. Prospecting, inviting, following up, they are things it should be part of your lifestyle. Like there's no environment I get now that I don't talk about what else I'm doing, like besides my project. In fact, it smells on me. Like people know I'm not just a doctor. They're like, what else do you do? Like I didn't know I was smelling go back up or something else. Like, what else do you do? I'm like, oh, okay. So I partner a US-based tech project. Do you want to have a look at it? It's very rewarding. Just that. So when is your next meeting? Oh, send me the link. I'll come home. People are chasing me for link because I don't keep my mouth quiet. I see someone's like crack screen. I'm talking, hey, so if your data, if your phone goes off, what do you do about your data? Like, oh, I don't have anything on. Like, I have something that can help you. I can't keep quiet because the things are around us and it should be part of your daily things. But the confidence comes when you have been groomed and you are the product of the products. You are the first best customer. So ask yourself, if you were the customer or the product user, would you like to buy from yourself? Like, will you be confident to sell to someone? These are things you must do every single day. Find time and do it. There were times I was running night duty when my OPD is quiet and nobody's coming. I do my back office. Let's play with the tools there. Oh, so this is here. Oh, FAQs. I watch some videos. Oh, okay, this is how to do lead capture. Spend time and invest in yourself. Let's talk about some things you should not do. Never ever do these things. This happens on our page. It's too much. In the morning, everybody's waiting for Dr. Kerry to say, good morning, team. To say good morning, team, or boss a duenyo to put motivation there. Hey, please act first. You woke up, you saw the page was quiet. Say good morning. Open the day. Be the first person to open the day for everybody. Put some motivation there. Encourage somebody for you. I stopped watching news and listening to the noise that makes me angry and raise my blood pressure when I'm driving. Since I got to go back up, a lot of peace of mind and positivity on the page, man. There's so much things, so many you can learn there. If I get any spare time, I just go and check which video has come up. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. And I also share with somebody else. Don't wait for the motivation. Act first. Inspire. The motivation will follow. And then don't compare your journey with somebody's own. We are all on the same racetrack, heading to one destination, Black Diamond. Somebody might be doing it on Facebook, TikTok, he's building, he's coming. By the time he hits, boom, somebody is doing it one-on-one, building one after the other. By the time they hit, boom, focus on yours, what works for you. Just don't forget to do something every day. Focus on yours, you're learning, you're building. When you become the person, then you can also help many more people. Some of us are just fond of sending the invitation. I'm inviting people, they are not coming. Someone even sent me that when I invite the people to the meeting, they don't understand. I'm like, hey, which meeting are you inviting the people to? I'm sure it's trainings, but trainings are meant for you. Why would you invite people to training? They don't know anything about go back up, let alone know what they have to do. This is for, don't spam. Build the relationship first. I wouldn't invite someone I've not had a conversation with. And it's not text message conversation. You know, people hide behind text messages. Like they'll say, yes, okay, thumbs up, good, heart, everything, all the cool signs. Then D-Day will come, don't show up. I actually will call you. After I found you to be a good prospect, you know, in as much as we want sign-ups, let's focus on helping people first. Okay. Just focus on exposing the person to see the project first. They will find something in there. They have a phone, they have a smartphone. I don't know who in Ghana is not looking for an opportunity to make income, but they just need a bit of belief. So speak to people, have real conversations. I had one of my team nurses join the presentations once. And I was just quietly typing doctor's notes at the table at the time. We're having a chat about how they want to follow their dreams and they want to do something. I just listened. And I knew, okay, this person, let me just give him a chance to take a look at Kobaka. Perhaps it may work for him. So I just invited him. I just thought of helping him to see something that could help him. He saw it, was so excited. He was like, he'll do this. He wants to do the project, business income. And he really did. He signed on. He's on the project now. So have conversations and build relationships. Don't just throw things at people. If you focus on the sign up, you smell of commission breath. They can see all you want to do is get their commission. They are not interested. But if you build a relationship, you invite them one time, next time you invite them again. Sometimes it takes more than one exposure for the person to get the whole concept. So don't invite once and forget. Once you invite, follow up. What was your best part? The person will be, I didn't get to join. You know, something I've been doing. When I've had conversations and I've sent invitations, when the meeting ends, then I'll send, thank you so much for making the time. I sincerely appreciate it. So what was your best part? That's when I know those who did not join. Then say, I'm sorry I could not join. I'm sorry I missed it. Then I know, okay, person A, B, and C missed it. Person C got it. So I know A, B, and C, they've not had the exposure. So I'm going to invite them again. You must be intentional. That's the only way this works. And don't show up once and disappear. You must be visible. There was that video that, this guy who is in the corner, I can remember him so much in the cap. He said, visibility amplifies value. The people who are visible is not necessarily that they know, but then they are the ones who we see. So they appear valuable to us. So if you are not being seen, nobody knows about you. You post today, you post tomorrow, you disappear. You post today, tomorrow, you disappear. Tomorrow, you have a conversation. It's like, are you serious about this thing? Then you don't believe in what you are doing. Don't ever disappear. Even when people are not showing up, keep showing up. That's the only way this works. And don't ignore your personal development. There's something about this industry that if you don't have the right posture, people will just walk over you. You might be saying the same thing, but the posture with which I'll talk and the posture with which you talk, the person will listen to me. We'll say the same sentences, but they'll listen to me. Your development is part of it. And the development I've seen in this industry transcends go back up. It affects everything around you. It affects the way you work, the way you relate to your partner, the way you relate to your children, the way you relate to your boss, your parents. It affects everything. And it just comes from being part of this. So don't ignore any part of your being made. Because by the time you are a billionaire, it's not about the money, it's about the person. Because now, if one starts talking, you know that it's not just me that he's talking from experience and development. When Dangote sits comfortably in a soft chair, he's talking, you know, he's not just money, he's a person. And that's what you are building towards. And you should give yourself, value that process and be willing to be humble, coachable, and be taught how to get there. That's the only way this works. So for these don'ts, never forget. And then we talk strategy. Strategy comes with habits. And there's something they say about habits. They said that if you do something consistently for 21 days, it becomes part of you. The month of May is 31 days. 31 days. I think when I did the calculation of sleeping 8 hours a day, it takes 10 days out of the 21 days. So you actually have 21 productive days to work. If I add your sleep time, if I take your sleep time out of it. So we all have equal time to practice something consistently so that by June, we are flying. Because June is mid-year, Upele, all too soon. The mid of the year 2025 has happened, is happening. First May is ending. We have just a few days ahead. So your practice must be consistent, whatever strategy it is. Let's choose your habits well. Habits are the most powerful tools in your brain box. When your brain encodes the habit is stuck. This book is really helpful, Atomic Habits. Find it. I have it there. I started reading it, but I have to go to medical school stuff. So I've shifted it. I'll come back to it. My husband is chewing it like crazy. Atomic Habits. Find it. It's very good. It says successful people aren't born that way. They became successful by establishing the habits of doing things unsuccessful people don't like to do. So ask any successful person. They are doing things that unsuccessful people do not like to do. And what are some of these things? Morning mindset. What are your morning activities? Some of us wake up in the morning, we are just on the news, listening to all the things that is happening in politics, and before you know, you're even angry before you get home. What are your morning things? You should have a consistent thing to do. I wake up, morning devotion. After morning devotion, I get a motivational video to listen to and watch, charge my own mind up, get on go back up page. I get a few videos. I post some to there. It's the thing that gets my mind ready for the day. So come what may I know what I'm focused on for the day. What are your goals? You set the goal in the morning. If you're not intentional about things, time will just fly and you will not get anything. Set specific goals day by day, week by week. Just work on it consistently over time. It becomes part of you. And have an attitude of gratitude. Damn, that attitude, no matter how bad things look, I'm grateful for it because I know there's a good in that. A couple of days ago, I found a creepy crawly in my car. I don't know. I parked the car for a bit. When I came back, there's a creepy crawly inside. I'm like, hey, how will I drive the car with a creepy crawly? What if the creepy crawly comes in when I'm driving? But I was like, oh, maybe it was his house. Maybe he was not feeling good. So, well, I'm grateful my car was a safe place for the creepy crawly. The car broke down eventually. If it wasn't for the creepy crawly, I already have even seen the car was going to break down. Now it's with the mechanics. What if it happened to me somewhere later in the day? Gratitude. Just be grateful for everything. Be grateful for Kopaka. Be grateful for the person who showed you Kopaka. Because this is like the only channel I can see for ordinary people like us to make thousands of USD. Because we are just starting this project. The projects that were started 5, 6, 10 years before we even got to hear about it. But because of Dr. Kewe, we are all hearing about this at the same time, at about the same time that the world is starting with. So why would someone in US be earning $10,000 and you sit here and you do nothing with this? They are spending dollar for dollar. You have exchange rate in your favor here. It's time to be grateful that you found something like this at this time and work it because look, it works. How many people do you want to invite every day? Make it a consistent habit so you're uncomfortable when you've not reached the target. And set a high target. Don't set something that you can do right now. They said shoot for the moon. Maybe you land on the clouds. Shoot for 15. You see yourself doing 8, 9, 10. Next time you shoot for 20. Before you do, you're doing 10. Before you're escalating and talking to even many more people than you anticipated. And follow up on your conversations. I call it follow-up calls. Whether they pick or they don't pick, you keep going. They pick or they don't pick, you keep going. Those who are ghosting for the whole hour. Follow up on someone. Follow up on someone who has seen, someone who is here to see. Connect your upline to do a third party with you to close it. If you are just starting the project, you may not know everything. And you will need that support. And I like go back up for it very much because everybody who starts gets the support. So you can start today with zero knowledge and still earn income because you connected to a third party. Somebody is been here 3 months, not connected, never earned anything. But because go back up, you can just use third party to grow your business bit by bit until you have become the person who can actually also help the next person. And be intentional about your reviews, weekly reviews. I think I said it over and again. And celebrate small wins. Today I did 10 calls. Be happy with yourself. Yes, I did 10 calls. I'm proud of myself. Somebody is a copper in the team. Be happy for the person. That's gratitude. That spirit even attracts wins into your own life. You are celebrating a gold. Be part of it. Yours is coming. You're a silver. Be part of it. Somebody's first sign up. Be part of it. Just learn to celebrate with those who are winning. And yours will definitely be on the way. And celebrate yourself. Give yourself a small pat at the shoulder. Today I made calls. Today I made a sign up. And be happy that you are making progress. Because one day, you too will look back and see that you've made so much progress. You've impacted so many lives who are going to be thanking you for showing them this project, as I am grateful to Dr. Kerry for this. So you're not living without an assignment. I'm ending. Push yourself a bit more. Abba, you've been at the same place for too long. If you've been here more than 4 months and you're not yet a copper, then you're not using the tools well. You're not getting supported. You're not showing up. You have to keep showing up before it will start working. Because before the popcorn effect happens, over 80% of the work has been done. Before you become that person who is, you call someone for a call, the person is following you. Like people are calling you, when is the next call? Before you become that person, over 80% of the work is done. And that is when you start just moving astronomically. Change that negative mindset that people that has been put in your mind. You have to rewire it yourself. Unfortunately, that's this part, nobody can do it for you. Create that environment of positivity for yourself. Always be learning the positive thing. There are some channels that I always go to. Thank you, Dr. Kerry, for those. Find Myron Golden on YouTube. Once you start watching Myron Golden, they'll give you suggestions for the other ones. Fearlessmotivation.com. Find them. Find Horton Backs on Instagram. Once you find one of them, they'll bring the other ones to you. These are places I go day by day in my spare time just to charge my mind up, just to focus on something that is bigger than me. So at the end of tonight, I will want you to set a specific goal and put it in the group chat. How many people are you speaking to this week? You are going to write calls per week, sign up per week, calls per week, sign up per week, for month of May, and push yourself to do it and see the magic that happens after it. Because look, the more you show up, the more you hear the presentations, the more you learn. And above all, learn the presentation for yourself, because that even gives you faster speed. It makes you faster. So you've spoken to a prospect on Monday, you're not now waiting till Sunday or Friday before the person sees the call, because you can do it. You can do it yourself. And that's one thing I'll say each of us on this call should try and get to do quickly as possible. Learn the slides for yourself and understand how the app works for yourself. Go Back App is not complicated. It's just one app, one mobile app that works on multiple devices. It works the same way on every device. And then the rest of it is how to approach people, how to prospect, how to invite. And those things you learn on trainings. Never miss another training. I hope this helps us all to do it. And finally, if someone can be blue diamond, if Grace can be blue diamond, Dr. Kerry can be double diamond, and you can be a sapphire, Dr. Joan can be a sapphire, Abisolu can be a ruby, Dr. Hanson can be an emerald, Godfrey Baker, why can you not be? You too can do it. Just put it in the chat. I can do it. I, Dorothy Hanson, can do it. Put it there in the chat. Say it to yourself. Let your mind hear it. Let your tongue say it to yourself. Said belief is made by the tongue, right? Confessions are made unto righteousness with the tongue. Say it to yourself. When you wake up in the morning, say it to yourself. So every cell in your body responds to it, that you too can do it. And I believe you can do it. Because guys, the dream is big. The dream is big. If your dreams don't scare you yet, guys, change the dreams that you've been having. You don't need to be great to start. You need to start it to become great. Like I showed you that small player thing, how I became a king. You don't need to be great to start. You need to start to become great. And this could be your dream. Chill out, making incomes, dreaming the dreams that bring positivity around. And thank you so much for being on today's call. If there's any questions, any need for any support, I'm willing to respond to it. Wow, there's a lot of comments in the chat. Let me pick some comments and then we can end. That's okay. Please, do you have something to add to all that we discussed this evening?
Thank you so much for your exposure. The speed at which you are training us, the alacrity with which you are training us is really good. It's really good. I've enjoyed it. I'm just babahaged by some of the words, and they are coming naturally from you. And you have been inspired. I know how it has happened, but what scares me is what is going to happen. How you are becoming. That is what is scary. And people will not see it. They will not recognize it now. Because people define things by result. We define things by vision. It's very difficult for people. In fact, some time ago, you spoke about Myron, and there's something about Myron Golden I did. The first time I got to know the guy, I went to his channel Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And I went to his first post in each one of them. Some of them were 2009. Some of them were as far back as 2010. I wanted to know the origin of the man. And the day I joined his system, his people who were following him were 204,000. I'm sure you will know by now that he's passed over 1 million followers.
Yes.
And at that time, he used to talk about the fact that he's making $48,000 in Facebook, in YouTube. So you can imagine what he's making now. Value is powerful. Value is powerful, and learning is powerful. And if it wasn't go back up, there are some people, they are positive spirited, they will not even know how to get it. Like people are going through marriages, they are going through problems, they are being humiliated by their partners. People are going through jobs, they are going through challenges and depression and anxiety. People are going through financial mishaps. People are going through spiritual, turbulences. People are going through cyclones, hurricanes, tornadoes. But when they come here, the constant coming here, we are built, we begin to see that, look, money or no money yet, we are built. The fact that we are not an island, we are together, we are fighting for a cause, we are re-engineering our minds. I mean, today you see Fuller use the word reprogram your mind by heart. Okay, you see people say that, until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. People are using terminologies, people are learning, people are cross-fertilizing. For me, that is a joy. The joy of knowing that you are getting some knowledge from here. And that is why I thank you so much for the expose. I mean, it was coming, what can I say? Expo. That word. Okay, it was coming. And I know you put the slides together in a short time. In a short time. I know, I mean, you didn't tell me, but something tells me, because I know you, something tells me you had to put it together. And yet, people don't know that it is as a result of skill set you have developed over the years, over the months. That is why you're able to, like and you did it today. If somebody has been told to do this thing, the person, hey, please, I can't do it. I beg, I can't train. Just under 24 hours like that. No, it's not possible. But you did it so well because you have becoming. Not because you're going to chew and pour and come and learn, and give it to us, but it's because it is part of you. And that is you see, and I know you are the only one who will understand this, because you are living proof of what it was and what it is and what is it becoming. Okay? And so I appreciate you so much. And I know Enyenom is doing similarly, and I know the other leaders are doing similarly. If we will learn, okay, everything. And I remember, Dorothy, when we used to, I'll speak with you, or sometimes we'll talk on Zoom, and I see you have a book, and then you'll be writing. I said, do you have a book? I said, Doc, stop. I have the book already. And you were making notes. You were like every word, you were making notes. And you know the joy. You will understand. Like these days, we don't talk much like we used to do, which I love, because you have become. I'm telling you, you have become. When you speak, I enjoy it so much as if I am speaking. Like I enjoy it so much. I'm telling you, I enjoy it so much. And I
thank you.
Goodness me, this is someone who wouldn't even want to talk. Like he doesn't even know what to say. Like here you are vomiting. No, you don't see. It's only got back up. But the day you be given a platform on the world stage to talk, and you open your mouth and you vomit, that is when people say that, who is that person? Okay. And Go Back Up makes us that. Go Back Up helps us to become more, like you go and speak at a speech and prize giving. The Dr. Joanna was saying that, Doc, when I spoke at a speech and prize giving, the way they were looking at me and some of the words we were picking from here, we're throwing all of that there. So guys, we have a veritable soil to grow our seed. The soil is already fertile. Okay? Let us grow the seed. Let us put the seed on the ground. Let's water it. Let's fertilize it. Let's keep planting. Let's keep watering, because your reward has already come. That's the point. It's not like you are waiting for the reward. Okay? Your reward has already come. Okay? So when Jesus said that, when you see something, it is as though you've already done it. Okay? So you don't need to be wealthy. You are already wealthy by being here. You are already wealthy by becoming. You got to exhibit that wealth by virtue of what you say to people. You don't have to chase people. They have to chase you. They have to look for you. Okay? I posted something on LinkedIn. People were looking for me as a result of that. Why? Because you have become. So let us learn and showcase, because you can't also learn and put it out there. Imagine Dr. Dorothy has not come to teach us like she has done. We will not get the abundance like we have. So some of you are powerful. You are really, really good. Great, super. Please share what you have every day on the page. Give the page. And for me, I will never be deterred if nobody comments on my messages. I will never be worried. I will continue to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, because I know how powerful it is. People backstage me. In fact, I've had people call me from US, call me from Australia, telling me that because of some of these things I used to tell them. And Dorothy, you will know that I do the same thing on the school page. People will call me from several places and say, because of these things, that is why they are where they are. Ladies and gentlemen, take what you are getting here seriously. Go back up, it will pay you. But when you have not become the money, even if you get the payment, you will not know what to do with it. Okay? So let's become more, let's learn more, let's learn with the intention of teaching. Learn with the intention that I also want to do what they are doing. So why don't you contact Dr. Dorothy? Why don't you contact me? Why don't you contact the other leaders? And when you consistently contact us, consistently, or not once in a blue moon, I'm telling you, you will become phenomenal. Oh, and by the way, God backup will shine. God backup will shine. I promise you guys, if you're not doing this business like your life depends on it, you want to wake up. God backup will shine. It will shine. It will shine. It will shine. It will shine. I wish you could see 2028, 2029, 2030 in your eyes. By those times, God backup would have inflated, ballooned. You see something already this year. So please, if you are doing this thing, do it as if your life depends on it, because it does depend on it. So, Dorothy, thank you. Is she there? I think her network is gonna. I wrote something and I want to just put it there. It says, if your dream, Dorothy said that some of us are not dreaming, and I say we should be dreaming. So here's the thing: if your dreams don't scare you, go back to sleep and redream the dream. Okay, Dorothy, back to you. You are muted.
Oh, sorry. Thank you so much, Dr. K. I sincerely appreciate everything of this, every part of this journey embarked. And I hope everybody has gotten a chance to learn something too. And some people miss the cartoon that you love. So I want to play it one last time and then you can end for the night. So those who missed the cartoon, let me just play it for you and we'll end it with that. Give me a minute, please. Okay, good. Okay, got it now. Give me a minute. Okay, here we go. Okay, so watch the video to the end and then have a productive May. Maybe celebrate a lot more ranks on the